JB Nick.
This isn't your typical podcast, my nigga. I don't hold my tongue for shit, and neither do the men around me. If you're looking for something a little bit more vanilla, I highly advise you to turn this motherfucker off, cause we about to talk that shit.
Everything XL.
Hey, what's up? What's shaking? Potato chips and bacon, man. It's your local neighborhood favorite chubby chocolate Adonis, repping and stepping, man, and doing the Loud Laughs with Lance podcast, man, with some of my good brothers from the town, man. First of all, to my left, my brother got me over here on the Everything XL podcast brand. Y'all show your love for Macc, my motherfucking brothers. Man, give that nigga a round of applause.
You feel me? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
And to my right, Tequila's finest.
Hey.
Dago's finest.
Hey.
Portland's fucking finest.
Hey.
Father's fucking finest. Show your love, man, for the incomparable Mr. Can Jones, right? Goddamn now.
Costco Daddy Can.
Hey. Only thing he don't buy in Costco is in bullshit shoes.
Love it. And the crazy part is I just grabbed a pair of Pumas from there last week.
No.
And they go.
And what I'm talking about is the bullshit Kirklands.
Nope. Yep.
Yeah, them Kirklands is the final level of fatherhood.
But there's hella niggas that go and get the 3-pack t-shirts though. You feel me?
That's not an issue. That is not an issue. The problem is when niggas our age, and ain't nobody business what our age is, so I'm gonna say niggas is 27. If niggas is out here 27 years old and they buying them Kirkland brand Costco shoes, you a serial killer, bro. And I'm gonna need you to stay 100 feet away from all school zones. And I do not trust nobody in their 20s wearing them goddamn Kirkland signatures, bro.
But is that an equivalent to top to bottom shoes?
Well, first of all, top to bottom shoes got strong Jordan signs on them. Like, nigga,
said
you know they
strong.
got the jump man nigga with the big ass muscle in the middle of the arm. Like, nigga, Jordan was never that strong. Why does this nigga look like this? Like, that's the final level of bro. That's what y'all, the West Coast cast, man. We could kind of wear whatever we want to, but there is a line where we go, nigga, you went too far. Nikes that don't have an air bubble in them, not Jordans. See, you see how? Why did y'all lives end? Like, just the thought process of it.
You talking about not having the air bubble or having the air bubble?
No air bubble. No air bubble is slow kid status.
Forces?
That don't count.
How does it not?
Nah, I can't even, because there's 8 million pair of Nikes
That don't have an air bubble.
yeah.
Bro,
What's the
them
line?
don't have an air bubble. Them is dunks.
Oh, I thought you was looking at his Brooks. I did not know you was looking that far over. With my line, bro, don't do that,
I'm
bro.
not fucking
Look,
with this nigga, bro.
If you did not know, man, this is the Loud Labs with Lance. Lovely motherfucking podcast, man. Stoner Everything, where this whole thing is a podcast about nothing, man. We just want to have real conversation with no real way to try to enlighten y'all on shit. If you become enlightened on something doing this podcast, that's because you chose to really listen to us. But we might get a little ignorant. We might go far left. Wait. Let me make sure I'm doing that. I'm not talking about politics when I say far left or right.
Hey, man.
I mean, we might say
Great
some
catch.
outlandish shit.
Real
We might
recognize
do some
real.
outlandish shit. But back to that air bubble thing. You know what? You are right. So what's the level of Nike shoe that you are either homeless or you are getting a discount at IHOP?
Anything Fred Meyer sells.
Fred Meyer.
No. Because Converse, they're with Nike now. You can buy Converse at Fred Meyer's.
We're not talking about Chucks. We're just talking about Nike.
Yeah, we talking the Nike, the
'Cause, you know,
brand
Chuck's
itself.
is
I know.
Chucks is
Because they
their
got like
own
4
brand.
joints under that Nike umbrella.
If that's the case, then you are right. Any
Yeah.
Nike shoe that you can buy at Fred Meyer's is a no-go.
Because you can't find almost any of them shoes anywhere else.
Them is school shopping shoes.
Hella bulky bottoms.
Hey, bro. Hey.
It's the bulky bottom titty shoes.
Real
HBDs, nigga.
That's
Them HBDs.
All right, you brought it up. So real quick,
Sound like an STD.
worst school close year.
The year
Worst.
for me was my freshman year.
Freshman year of high school was
Bro,
the
my
worst.
daddy tried to give me $25. Nigga, I cried.
Were you a big nigga around then too?
Yeah.
Bro,
But,
he gave you $25 as a
bro,
big
that
nigga
dope fiend ass nigga gave me $25.
with a straight face too.
Bro.
Get the pack of shirts.
and then pulled out 2 packs of Swishers after he did that. Like, cuz, nigga, if it wasn't for my stepmom and my grandmama, nigga, I'd have went to school, niggas bagging on me.
Look.
Bagging on me.
What about you, bro?
So mine was 7th grade. So Pops, Mom, they was understanding nothing about paying any kind of money for shoes. We knew the Kmart jug, cool. But I remember specifically in 7th grade, the Grand Hills had just came out.
Ooh.
So
You was from Southern California, right?
yeah, Southeast San Diego. And what I ended up with was the knockoff version. I know that the fake Chucks was the East Siders. I don't know what they called their other tennis shoes. Yeah, it was the East Siders that had a little brick wall. That was the logo. I remember that.
God.
Yeah, so that was the fake Chucks. But whatever their fake joints was at Payless back at that time, I wore that on the first day of school, and I remember getting flamed. And this is the first time of jumping around. You know, it's 7th grade in California. That's where middle school starts. 7th and 8th is middle school.
Oh, 6th grade to elementary.
So, well, at least in Southern California, 6th is still elementary.
Right.
Yeah, so 7th and 8th, that's your middle school. And got flamed. Luckily, on the exterior, I could go back and forth.
Right,
so I could shoot the jokes and all that. But my little feelings was hurt.
Bet.
Like a lot of ways.
Yeah.
Which that was probably the most, before that I didn't pay attention. This was like childhood friends going to the schools, you know, that I knew the people growing up. So we didn't have those type of issues. But going into the middle school, this is different.
That's when the game changes, man. I remember my shit, nigga, 6th grade, and my mom got me the flyest husky shit, but I wasn't husky. Nigga, I was a fat kid, nigga, and
You was chubby.
there's a difference between an adult man medium,
This
my nigga, and a kid youth 18 to 20 husky. Nigga, that motherfucking jacket was holding me. Nigga, I remember it was a blue and black shirt. And no disrespect, but nigga, I look like Crip sausage. Nigga, that shirt was so fucking tight on me, nigga. Nigga, I'm walking to school, nigga, with the fly. You know when Kevin Durant make a shot and then he walk off, he got that shoulder shimmy. Nigga, I'm walking to school, nigga, with the shoulder. Nigga,
Trying to wiggle about this.
nigga, I'm that nigga. And as soon as I walked in, god damn.
they own you.
Bro, and in my head, I'm like, yeah, what nigga they talking about? Nah, we talking to you, fat Crip sausage.
And kids are relentless.
Oh my!
There is no let up.
Here's what
they
I
are
noticed.
pushing to the breaking point.
Middle school kids are the worst.
Yeah.
Like in high school, you have a level of understanding of, oh damn man, that nigga feelings hurt. Let's go to the next nigga. In middle school, you don't have that level. Nigga,
Or
if
you
I-
know that nigga's situation.
Like bro, in middle school, if I know your mom is on crack, nigga, we're gonna talk about this for the next hour.
Oh, God.
Like nigga, and I have no. That's where the most fights happen.
No filter.
When niggas know your lightweight, your shortcomings, that be the worst shit, my nigga, in middle school. In high school, you may got good friends around you like, hey, you bitch ass nigga, that's my auntie you talking about. But in middle school, they be like, hey, nigga, your mama is on crack, nigga. You just gonna let that nigga, just gonna bring that up? Like, bro, that type shit.
Back home, we had uniforms. You feel me? In elementary, it was the white T-shirt with the green pants. But
green?
even with green.
Jeez.
But even outside of that, there was still a uniform there for the niggas. So with being from Salinas, it's a Mexican predominant city. You feel me?
Right.
So what are the essays wear? Like when it comes to the pen, they wear the white T-shirt with the khaki pants.
Ben
You feel me?
Davis.
Or the Ben Davises. You feel me? So if you didn't wear the uniform for school, you still had a uniform. Chucks, the Ben Davises, and a plain tee. And nigga,
that
if you couldn't
button-up
afford
shirt.
that,
Bro, I remember when a poncho was solid. A nigga could have some.
I got one in there.
Nigga got a poncho in there. I remember a cool poncho would have been cool. And like I said, 6th grade, you thought you had this shit right. But then the following year, nigga, do you know how quickly trends change? Like, here's the worst thing about being...
I got to get a picture of this nigga in a poncho.
Hey, bro, here's the worst thing about being an Oregon kid, being a Portland kid. All shoes did not become cool, my nigga, until after the year I got to be cool with wearing shoes, if that makes sense. When you started to keep up with, look, Air Forces is dope. But up here, you can go to the employee store and get them for a half off at that time.
Okay.
So if they 60, 70 in the store, nigga, a pair of Air Forces is 35 in the ES.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga, you gonna get all of them shits, right?
The good old days.
Right.
But, bitches is 90 now.
Nigga, at the ES they 90.
Yeah, at the ES.
That's the fucking problem, my nigga. But the year after you like, okay, I'm gonna get these Air Forces, nigga, the whole city opened up. You could wear Chucks, you could wear Pumas, you could wear New Balances, you could wear a little bit of everything. That's right when the Grant Hills started to come back. Mm-hmm. When them Grant Hills came back, nigga, and you could wear the North Carolina blues without getting stabbed or shot. See, you just see his face pause? I could have said Grant Hills and it would have been fine. But when I said North Carolina blue, that nigga said...
Yeah, I had to think about it.
Like, that's when it became cool to just, like, you wasn't pigeonholed. Because y'all niggas remember not being able to wear certain solid colors at school.
I never went through that.
What?
How old are you?
35.
How old are you?
36.
See, y'all got me
36 in 3 weeks.
Y'all
so,
got me
but-
by 4 or 5 years. You feel me? So
Okay.
me being in high school, that not being able to wear blue, not being able to wear red, that wasn't a factor for me in high school.
No, you could wear red. You just couldn't be too matchy with your red.
Nah, that was.
I went to high school with white kids, so I know that
Okay,
ain't
so that's.
You got to enjoy life a little bit.
Nigga, I
Yeah.
went to Milwaukee High School. I went to Clackamas. I went to Oregon
Oh
City.
my God!
I was in there
This
thinking,
nigga.
nigga.
I went to Gompers Secondary, which was from 7th through 12th. So let me step back. I went to Persian for that first part of 7th grade. Left the state, came back 8th grade, and went to Gompers. So Gompers is a very interesting collective, right? So it's right where the line that starts your neighborhood crib, right? So that's the 40s, right there. But because it's a magnet school, you
got
Get
niggas
everybody
from everywhere.
exactly. So me growing up, the identifying markers, there was no you can't even come to the set in
Not at all.
anything that was unrelated to
school.
what you were.
Oh.
So you show up, and this is school too.
There was no North Carolina blue for you.
No.
Yeah. you
So
couldn't- you couldn't even play with
But
it.
just coming up, that was one of those things that it wasn't until adulthood that throwing on a whole navy blue fit, it felt weird.
Right.
For a very long time because I knew what that was tied to, right? That was something that was a hard line. I feel like after it got to a point now you can do, there's a
can
lot
be
more
free,
flexibility.
Bro,
Yeah.
that shit is so motherfucking corny. I would say probably 4 years ago is when I started using the term I'm comfortable with my banguality. So with that being said, I wouldn't give a fuck what a nigga got to say about me wearing red. Everybody that know me know what it is with me. Shit,
Right,
I got
right.
a fucking blue microphone cover. God damn it. But about that red though, if the bitches like it, I'm putting it on. Fuck it.
Look, and that's one of them things I think that comes with getting a bit older because in your teens you still making that name.
That
so you
decision,
gotta
too.
solidify yourself.
And you still got to navigate your safety. Like, you got to be like, look, nigga, if I live in a blood neighborhood, as much as I love wearing these North Carolina or these
to
Navy
get
blue
packed
chucks,
out
my nigga, it's not worth it.
over the fashion.
Like, bro, like, I remember, y'all can know this. If you saw a nigga wear flame fat laces,
You knew he was gangbanging.
you know what I'm saying? Or if you see a fire red Dickie suit,
The Chucks with the fat
Yeah.
or you saw a royal blue Dickie suit, a navy blue Dickie suit, you could kind of, I know what you're saying, but you could get away. But royal blue,
Interesting. I feel like that was a uniform.
Yeah. Because that navy, the
navy-
Nipsey blue and
Yeah.
the baby blue thing, it depends on what hood you was from. If you was from 20s, okay, you can get away with the baby blue, but the standard color was navy blue.
Yeah.
The royal blue, that's more of like 2000.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
just that royal blue and that red, it pops so much.
It stand out. It's making a statement.
Like this is what my mom blessed me enough to know. She gave me this. I know that the starter jacket is popular, so I'm gonna give you a Colorado Avalanche starter jacket.
I want the Raider one.
Yeah, the Raider one is getting motherfucking kindergartners snatched.
Look.
Nigga, kindergartens are getting
Wrangled
packed
up.
out. My nigga.
Little nigga, who your daddy?
Over their head though, like,
My God, like it's a line, my nigga. If I was wearing a Cincinnati Bengals starter jacket, I'm fine. Ain't nobody want to rep the Bengals. But if I'm wearing the Cowboys, nigga, that's getting stole. If I'm wearing the Niners, nigga, that's getting stole. What other good colorful fucking teams you want to bring up? Nigga, that shit's getting stole. And I don't give a fuck if you in first grade. I'm gonna beat your little first grade ass, my nigga. Like, bro, I seen that. Family walking home from school, first grade, elementary. Like, I did it. I was talking about it in the last podcast. Had all the joy and innocence in my heart. Walking, Cowboy starter jacket. My cousin had a Raiders one on. And we looked up and we saw 7 fire red Ben Davis suits. God damn. Don't do that right now, nigga. You know I'm a chubby chaser. Don't be showing me thick ass women. I was talking about surviving gang activities as a child. You just gonna show me titties and ass. Anyway, my big cousin, he looked up. I'm in first grade. He's in 4th. So he really understands what he's seeing. I really hit him wide-eyed and innocent.
okay.
Nigga,
And fourth grade is what, 9, 8,
About 10.
10?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again?
Cause third grade is 8, 9. So yeah, fourth grade is about 9, 10.
Okay.
So we're walking and I see all fire red Ben Davis. And what I know is this is
Ben
before
Davis.
a nigga had glasses. So I remember seeing that big ass monkey right there, that
Look.
picture right there. And y'all know how small that picture is? Nigga, I knew what I saw. I said,
Yeah.
nigga, that's Red Ben Davis. Nigga, my cousin grabbed me by my hoodie, snatched me up, and we ran at least 8 blocks. I said, what the fuck was that? He was like, bro, they was going to take our shit. I said, how you know? He was like, bro, we got on starter shit. And that's this generation really has a cool past. They can really go out there and wear whatever the fuck they want to.
Which is dope.
Like, I really wish I had that as a kid, my nigga. I remember just growing up in the Northwest, a nigga wearing Adidas up until high school was like, this nigga's off-brand.
I couldn't remember the last time a nigga asked me what hood I was from based on the colors I was wearing.
Right.
I couldn't tell you.
That shit's fucking amazing.
But on the flip side of that, shit is getting a little bit more out of hand though with these kids.
Man.
In a real way. That shit is
man.
crazy.
That's because it's too popular to be too gangster.
I feel like, yeah, the music has something to do with it to a certain extent, but I feel like the kids is trying to outdo each other with the most dumbest shit ever, though. Who gonna take the most pills? Who gonna do the most shootings? Who got
First of all, y'all came up, bro. Y'all remember when weed was a lot?
Yes and no. Because I've always been around dope from the beginning. So
All
it's
I
like,
knew about dope was that you sold crack to make money. That's what I knew.
shit.
All
I didn't
I know
I
is-
knew crackheads you stayed away from, but you sold crack so you could make sure you could get Jordan.
Which, one thing I want to point out is I still don't understand how there's new hard drug users after 1994. I don't get
Anybody after Reagan.
that. Dare.
When you say
Worked for
new
me.
hard drug users, what are you talking about?
How do you introduce somebody to crack? How do you introduce somebody to a hard drug?
Meth.
Not weed. Exactly. Like, based on everything that was going on in the 90s as far as school education on drugs.
Like our whole
Are
life
you talking
is
about
the
a
crack era.
grown up.
A grown up?
Like
Being
I want to know
35,
the conversation where I come to you and say, got some crack? Let's do it.
This motherfucker.
How do you present
Hey, no,
crack?
the worst part of that conversation is this. Hell yeah, I want to do
That's
crack.
the part I want to know. I've had some crazy things in my life. I've never, but I understand that I can't project it on the people. I understand people go through what they go through, but at the same time, there was too much information being given. When it first hit, I understand it.
Yeah.
The late
now-
80s, mid 80s, late 80s, that makes sense. But how are you, even we'll go 2000 and beyond. From the year 2000, how did you start doing hard drugs?
A new crackhead.
And then what is that conversation like? Like, hey.
I can tell you what it is.
Do you consider like shrooms and shit like that?
Shrooms? No, I don't. No. I'm saying hard drugs, meaning we gonna get some black. We gonna go.
No, to make my point.
Getting outside of party drugs. Let's go outside of
crack, meth, heroin.
Yeah, those are I would consider those three hard drugs.
Because
A bitch was trying to get me to do some shrooms. You feel me?
Shrooms make sense to me.
But I don't do. Okay, I fucked around and dabbled with some powder. Hell yeah, nigga, that was the club shit. You feel me?
You see how he turned it up on us right quick to make sure that.
Because I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga. My problem with doing powder is I don't need that much confidence, nigga. I believe in.
It wasn't about the
I'm gonna
confidence,
tell you
though.
that outside of DARE, drug abuse resistance education. Shout out to
grade 2 gang resistance education.
Made sure, but I always tell people I don't not do powder because I think I'm higher. I think I would like it.
That's the issue.
It legitimately, that's what it boils down to for me. It sounds like something, all the things I hear, that sounds like something I would like. You know what? I'm not going to do that.
I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I like the powder. I still like it.
dig it. And
I
this
just
is-
don't. I stopped fucking with it because I knew, for health reasons, it wasn't. I couldn't go no more. You feel me?
Bro, nigga take a couple lines, bunch of...
I don't even know this high, but
No, my shit was the
Little
straw.
bitch.
I'd be in
Hey,
the club, nigga, just.
Hey, bitch, let me tell you this, bitch.
Look.
You the baddest bitch I ever seen in my life. What's happening? Oh, my God, are you serious? Yeah, nigga, wake
See,
up.
that's me on thizzles.
Oh,
I can
nah,
pop two
man.
of them bitches. What's up, baby? I'm feeling myself. I'm doing
Hey, nigga, I
the
took
James
an
Brown in the
ecstasy
chair.
and I took an ecstasy and poured a Jamie Foxx. Nigga, I started kissing me. Nigga popped a real bezel one. Nigga.
y'all out.
Fuck away from me.
He said I started
Yeah.
kissing me.
Nigga, I don't need this bitch. Man, goddamn, I know me better than this bitch know me.
But to answer your question about how you start doing hard drugs after 2000, the reason why I was bringing up the shrooms was like I knew that like a lot of potheads that smoke did shrooms.
Right.
They did acid. You feel me? I consider acid to be a hard drug, but it's like all it got to do is sound good to you. I feel like.
Okay.
But there's nothing, but to a nigga with a straight head, there's nothing that sounds good about crack, meth, heroin.
At all.
You feel me? So you got to have been depressed. I think it comes from a
bro,
place of being
first
depressed.
time I
Definitely.
saw a
There's
crackhead
definitely.
with a Fred Meyer bag full of popsicles, and I seen this motherfucker with that same bag an hour beforehand, and then came back around riding on the little kid bike. That's a real crackhead sign right there.
This
When you
nigga-
see an adult human riding on the BMX and a bike that stopped backwards, if you see an adult and they got the 10 speed where the brakes is up here, I'm not gonna judge you. But nigga, if you a grown man and your bike stops because you go reverse, nigga, you are a full-fledged crackhead and I can't trust you. But nigga, that's how you know you didn't want to do motherfucking crack. Cause it be that nigga with a bicycle with a bag of Fred Meyer popsicles, and you see him an hour later and ain't none of them froze. How do you have them on and ain't none of them froze? Is your crack that strong that your speed is keeping them cold? Well, I don't understand this shit, my nigga.
That's why this is everything you're outlining.
Like, bro,
This
it's
is why
real.
drugs are bad, children. If anybody's paying attention. PSA.
Hey man, and if you decide to take yourself a bump or two, do this. Just know you need to not do it again for a while. You have to. What did my daddy say? It's the right way to do wrong.
So how do you, this is my thing. So we keep going. I understand depression and all that stuff, but like, again, the initial,
I don't know, bro.
do you pull out, like they pull out the needle and be like,
There's nothing a nigga can tell me to try heroin or crack.
how is, that's what I'm saying. So the hard drugs, the presentation, I would like to be a fly on the wall to see how that comes about.
Hey man, come on over here.
Or
nigga.
even flaming something up, even with tree smokers, when dabbing first came out, and the first time I seen that and didn't know what was going on, yeah, I'm gonna leave this room.
That
'cause
was like new crack.
that's
No.
what it looked
The
like.
first
reminds
time you
me
saw
too
a
much-
dab?
The flame and
That
the
reminds me
glass
too much of meth.
Hey my nigga, welcome to the wolf pack, my nigga. Boo! My
That's-
nigga, hey bro, that shit was too fucking
It
much.
was too much.
The
and
blowtorch?
and when they told me what it was, then okay, that makes sense now. After it was broken down. Look,
yeah, like
that-
bro, but it wasn't that.
That sound
like
is-
this is kind of cool. You be like, oh, let's do a dab, nigga. They brought out the
Y'all want one?
blowtorch with the I'll try. I'll do it right now. Well,
Nah,
I
I'll
feel
wait
like a
till
drug.
after.
But no, when you first saw that,
See
real
that? That's
blue
how
torch,
you get into. You feel me?
That
All I gotta do is
blowtorch?
sound cool.
that blowtorch
that makes
that-
sense.
and then we gotta wait till something get white hot.
That-
that
look,
noise.
that was a sound
That
drop
noise
on
should make
The
any
Chronic
man say,
on
"Nah,
many
I
songs.
seen New Jack
Yeah.
City. I know how
Yep.
this story ends. I'm not doing that. I'm
That
not
part.
doing a real drug. That's a drug. And then you hit it, bro. A dab cough is the worst cough on God's green earth.
Bro, I done farted in front of a bitch coughing too
I
hard.
pray to
nigga.
God don't nobody eat no Taco Bell before you have a dab because you playing with your motherfucking your hygiene.
That's a,
You
see,
get
this
to
is why I
working
don't do
muscles.
drugs.
no lie, you start winking, and if the camera is looking at me,
Yes.
that's a ha.
This is
ha,
why just
ha.
drink tequila. Drink tequila.
Yeah, bro, just get you some good, solid.
Don't do the weeds.
I ain't gonna say that.
Don't do the weeds.
I ain't gonna say that. Go smoke you some weed, nigga. I'm trying
Ain't
to.
nothing wrong with smoking no weed, bro.
Nah.
Hell fucking no.
Bro, weed done saved a couple of my relationships.
Hey man, weed saves a lot of people.
Weed seems dope. I feel like it's the same way that I see.
That needs to be a shirt. Can we go together on that shirt? Weed seems dope, my nigga. Like that needs to be all three of us because it's on camera together, bro. Weed seems
Look,
dope.
I look at it like like Blazers, right? Nike Blazers. They look dope on other people. When I see it on somebody else, I'm like, okay, I see how that works. It don't work on me.
What size shoe you wear?
I'm a 13.
Yeah, man. Blazers suck after size 10.
Yeah,
See,
most shoes throw
I
a
think-
lot of extra material.
Like a nigga
but
like you tall as fuck. So long socks with shorts look dope on a tall nigga.
Gotcha.
I'm fat as fuck around this motherfucker, bro. I'm not putting on no fucking cut off
calf
dickies,
meat.
nigga, in some long socks.
Hey, I will say this though, man. When you a chubby nigga and you got stocky legs, be proud of it. Because may he rest in peace. One of the worst things I did not like about Gerald Levert is that nigga's body did not match him. He had the heavy nigga up top, but he had the skinny nigga on the grill leg.
That
That's
nigga
that
was a
Dr.
4X
Robotnik.
t-shirt but a
Hey.
32 pants.
Bro, my
Bro,
nigga,
how
if
the
you're not-
hell?
Those are the worst niggas on earth. If you are out here and you built like a goddamn bicuspid
Bro, there's
tooth,
females like that.
these bitches built like a wisdom tooth, and you ain't a BBW. I don't give a fuck. I know I'm fat, and I don't give a fuck. I'm looking in the camera when I say I know I'm fat, but I know what I like. Stop being out here lying, talking about you a BBW, and you built like SpongeBob. Fuck Patrick. You
You
are
a
not.
BB dub and a half.
You are not the same. 'Cause you are a barbecued brick, and I do not appreciate you putting your
It's a BB
don't
dubbing.
BBW brick. Don't put yourself in the same conversation as them beautiful, shapely women out there. And you built like a fridge coming from a project efficiency.
That part. They ain't got that web. They got that.
Oh my god. Them that's some bitches you fucking get away from. The bitches with that whap, that's when you might be able to meet my mom, bitch.
Ken, you like big babies?
Nah.
That ain't your speedo?
Nah.
See, bro, hey man, it's 2020.
So
you gotta,
this is-
you gotta just change your conversation.
It's not even that. So this is, I think, so
Portion.
this pointed something out to me because I felt like I didn't have a type. I don't have a type. I feel like I say that. But then when I line up,
I was trying to say, the way you kept saying you don't have a type, you got a type.
when I line it up, and it don't be on purpose, I feel like I'm not headhunting that.
Cam
but
look like the type of nigga that date Asian women.
interesting.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
On my, yeah.
Ken got the side nigga hair.
What the fuck?
Hey, and that's my goal. I'm finna get dreads because I want side nigga hair. When you got side nigga hair is this right here. When niggas got the long hair and a nigga walk in the room while you knocking the bottom out of something and you look up and the side nigga hair is this. Hey man, I'm sorry, brother. They didn't she didn't tell me that
said,
she had a
"Moving out
man.
my
I did
face."
not. I would never disrespect another man like that. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and put these pants on. Y'all got something y'all need to talk about. I'm finna get up out of here. Side nigga hair is the. Excuse me, brother. Hey, she didn't tell me she
When
had
a
a man.
nigga
I'm
say
so
he ain't
sorry.
got a type, bro.
Nah,
Oh,
so look, not even that. Nah, I don't play those games.
He lying.
So when you lined them all up,
So this is the thing. It's a crazy hip spread. Up top, hit the waist, and it blossoms. I feel like that's something that if you lined up the relationships that I've been in, that's what typically happens. There's a lot of backyard baggage, as they would say.
Oh, look at all that wagon she dragging.
Yes.
My God, yes, indeed.
But it's not something. Clap it up. Clap it up.
Tell you what, you're not gonna
Round of applause for the ass out there.
Proud of you.
But that's not it. But with that being said, I like meat. Going skinny. I'm a big guy, 6'5", 260-pound young stallion.
Talk that talk, god damn it.
Young stallion.
Where's the arrogant button? Where's the arrogancy button?
We gotta put that in.
We gotta put a Snoop in there. You bitch, you. Nigga,
with
young
that-
style. Hey, bro, we gotta put the ding.
What's
What a
wild
nigga-
though, you just said the Asians, like that's nothing in my. I don't have that in.
Your history.
No. And I don't have that, and that's interesting.
I got two.
Oh,
I know-
double up. Okay.
I ain't had an Asian,
Oh.
and I ain't had a little person, but my goal is to fuck. I would like to.
You talking
knock-
about a midget?
Bro, hey nigga, this is the internet.
I'm about to
you
post-
gonna get canceled.
Hey,
Yeah.
so no, hold on,
You
hold
gonna
on.
get
Fuck
canceled.
the
I
bullshit.
said a little person. Hey, family,
Take that.
family. I said little person. Hey, I called a little person. I called. Hey, welcome to the Wolf Pack, family. NWO Red Black, only way to go. Hey, bro, you did not call them midgets. I did not say that. He said we called you little people and gave your
Yes.
little thick ass the respect you deserve.
Your little thick ass,
Oh
bro.
my God. Hey man, shout out to my homeboy Ken Hamlet. Very fucking funny comic, man. Go follow him, Ken Hamlet. Ken Hamlet got a joke where he says that little people are like 75% ass. And that is the truth.
Why
Have
are
you,
they so thick?
Bro, have you ever seen a non-thick midget? Sorry, little person. He rubbed off on me. Have you ever seen a non-thick little person? We gonna edit that out. You ever
Big
seen a
head and
non-
big ass.
Bro, I was watching Little People LA with my ex because
Remember
you know
that, the
she.
intro on that verse, it was one of them little joints popping the.
Oh my God.
That was the
bro,
intro, the slow motion pop, like hey,
They was
hey.
so thick. That was thick as peanut butter in the freezer. Thick as wet cement. Goddammit. And the only problem is, hey man, even shout out to Big Irish J, very funny fucking comic.
Yes,
That's
shout
my
out.
dog. That's my
Yeah.
partner.
That's
Big
my
Irish
dog.
J got a joke because that nigga 6'8" and
Oh.
he was fucking with a little person. He said the problem was he kept getting approached asking her like, "Ma'am, is this your father?" Because this nigga was 6'8" and she was below 4'5". Holding hands, yeah, bro. That's the only problem with somebody that's that much littler than you. In your mind, you might want to do it, but some people might be in your head where you're like, you can't allow that to happen. But go be involved with somebody you love. If you love a little thick,
Hey.
short person, go knock the lining out of that, and put her on your hip and walk her up and say, "Mom, this Tasha, this my mom." And you holding her on your hip like, I don't give a fuck.
No.
This is my baby. Hold her, have her
Nigga,
back.
No.
What you
Yeah,
mean no?
at all.
No.
We
Why?
got our hands.
That is, I'm not saying that you shouldn't treat the person that you love or want to be with like that, but we just gonna keep it 100. You see me with a midget, mind your fucking business, nigga.
Bro, why you keep saying that word?
Because-
It's little person.
So is that really a bad
That's
word
really
for
a
you?
thing. That's
Yes.
like somebody saying you you dating a white girl and she doing a podcast right now. She's like, "You see me with a fat nigga?" You be like,
I mean,
"Bitch."
that's
Or
who I
maybe
am.
even Negro.
You
if
feel
she was
me?
hitting you with a Negro to where it's like,
Yeah,
I
but
feel
that's
like
what I'm
what
saying.
the-
Like, it's it's a little person. We just call her little thick ass.
I'm glad we on that topic. So when it comes to being politically correct, preach. What do they call them at the doctor's office? Dwarfs?
their name.
No, but I'm saying, what do they refer to them as? You know what I mean? I don't want to be disrespectful. You feel me?
Well,
So
no,
if
I mean,
midget
but
is
that's
a
not that. That's
He
what I
said,
said.
what do
There's,
they
there's
call
not
her?
a conversation the same way
Sarah?
that I come in there at 6'5". They're not like. There's no name.
No,
So
I'm
what
saying
you-
for
so
their
what
their
you call a little
situation.
person?
Is
Excuse me,
is what they would
Laura-
say the conditioning
Laura-
of that is
You said a
dwarfism.
dwarf?
Dwarfism. That's
Okay.
what the
But
condition.
no, that's
it's-
not all of them is that though.
So
Like,
since
there's
when
like-
did midget become a bad
Bro,
word?
why do you keep saying the
because
little
we're talking.
person
You feel me?
N-word?
No,
You keep
that's
saying
not an
that.
N-word, bro.
Bro,
We're
that's
not
still
gonna
an
label
N-word.
that. We're not gonna label
Bro,
that.
I've
Joe.
heard
it's
them.
just a disrespect. I mean, but everybody compares everything to the N-word, so I get that.
It's why
not
you
the
don't say
N-word,
maggot
it's-
with the F.
Yeah. It's one of those things that
You get what I mean?
No.
yeah.
It's why you don't say mag with the F.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, but that is bad. We've always known
Well,
that
no,
to be
and-
bad,
But
though.
hey, bro, we live in this world, bro. I do stand
Because
up. There is so much shit niggas have to navigate and
Yeah.
don't realize that's offensive to other people.
But see, this is the thing. I understand that's offensive, and if there was a small person in the room, I would be like, if they told me like that's offensive, then I would never say it again. My thing is, growing up, I've never known that the term midget was bad. You feel me? I've never known that.
So much bass.
you just
He said it so
Yeah.
strong unnecessarily. He said, "Nigga, I didn't know."
You said what?
He said, turn that
No,
trouble
speak
down.
up.
It used to be what they were called back. That's what people called them in 1990.
Like, right.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a bad term.
But no, yeah, that came
towards
into
them, you
being
feel me?
one of the things that, and,
But
and,
when,
and
though?
it came from. I mean, this has been for years now, and I think that's a thing that's been put out because it's these groups, right?
I feel like
Yeah.
2000 is when shit started changing with everything.
Yeah. But regardless of when it did, there was a point where me be hey nigga, like, I mean, there was a point where that was okay.
Excuse me, coon,
for your
can
boss.
you go get my buggy?
Exactly. So there came a point, and so it's just there's different, sets of people.
I will say
who
this.
are getting to their point of.
I will say I understand him for this. I said that this is their N-word just to explain why we shouldn't say it.
Yeah.
But I also feel like a lot of people don't understand how offensive nigga is or nigger is.
Yeah.
When,
all right,
when
I'll do
people
what-
want to have that conversation of, well, why can't I say that? No. Do you know how long it took black folks to embrace that word and switch it and change it? It's like when Terry Crews tried to do that shit, talk about, oh, I'm going to change coon.
Started.
That's what the fuck you're not going to do. Because that word is just nasty and fucking ugly. You're not going to change that. You
Right.
know how long it took us to take nigga and turn it to a fucking term of endearment?
Wow.
And if you go look at any like movie documentary from the 70s, when they say the N-word, when they say nigga and they talk about their own people, it sounds like I don't like that, man. That nigga Tommy. like it's still not at the point where it's all a term of endearment.
Right.
But now we use it like, I'll say, hey man, my
So
nigga
for
Mac.
any small person listening or watching, I, Macc Milliaon, have never known that the term, you feel me?
The M-word.
The M word. You feel me? Now we got the N and the M. But I never knew that was
No,
something
nigga, you can say nigga. You can't say midget.
No. What you just said? What he said?
That's why I said that you can't. I said nigga,
I didn't
you
know.
can't say midget.
And I would never really just say that out loud or to a small person,
But
but
that's
in my
what-
head it still don't make sense to me. I don't understand how that's a bad
But
word.
And
a lot of
that's-
it, it's not necessarily bad. It's just what they perceive as
No,
derogatory
no.
comment.
It's definitely still bad because you contradicted it.
No,
in that.
not what I mean is this: when you're ignorant to the fact, it's not that you're wrong; it's that you don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And
once you're
that's
made
what I mean.
aware,
And once you're made aware, now from
Okay.
now on, if he keeps saying midget, well then, bro, you're really
Yeah.
disrespectful.
You're ignorant.
Like, you don't
Yeah.
give a fuck. You know what
I
I'm
just
saying?
feel
no,
like-
you're no longer
Shout-
ignorant. At
shout
that
out
point, you're
to,
just disrespectful. That's
shout
where
out
to
to
jump
Sugar
out
Free.
to.
One of my
Let-
favorite verses from that nigga's new album. That nigga said, "It's not that you right, bitch. I simply just don't care." And that's what that is.
I ain't gonna say I all the way don't care. It's the fact that like, okay,
I'm saying-
when did that switch happen and why did it happen?
No.
In order for me to understand what it is that they're mad about, I need to understand when it took place.
What I'm saying is, from now that you understand what it is, right? From now on, if you keep going
Yeah.
and saying it, that's
Yeah.
when you are that person.
And then that's where you take the time to try to explore.
Like,
if you're gonna
right,
try to explore
man.
to try to find out why that became, because again, I understand where you coming from with what you saying. Because there was a point where, hey nigga,
What did I miss?
and it's like, and
All
now
the
they're like, what?
time.
I can't say the Negroes. Like, what do you mean?
The colors?
Right.
But I feel like nigga and midget, you feel me, is like, oh,
I hear
wait,
that.
one's
I'm not-
night,
I'm not
one's
trying-
day.
No, I'm not trying to compare them as far as the
Because
the
it's definitely
historical-
not the same.
historical
We're
significance.
just saying it's disrespect.
It's just-
That's the way
yeah,
they take it.
Yeah.
That's
And-
just the way they take it. And oh my God. Hey, side note, I'm sorry, because of the politics and shit that's been going on, can y'all tell me if I'm wrong? Postmaster General sounds like a high-ranking member in the Ku Klux Klan, bro.
Yeah, it does.
That shit has been weird since I've been hearing about Trump and all this shit. And they said we're about to interview the Postmaster General. Like, nigga, that's the head of the post office. Why couldn't it just be the head of the post office? When in the fuck was this nigga the postmaster general? That's a lot. That's a lot of name not to be in the army. Like what? Am I wrong? Postmaster
That is,
general.
because that does seem like something that should come with a few stars from the battlefield.
Nigga, bro, you deliver welfare checks and debit cards and bills. How did you become the postmaster general?
I feel like the postmaster general was square up with you over talking to him like that.
You know?
Because you just minimized him.
Bro, the leader,
Literally, whole situation.
He'll bang on me too. What's the postal service bang? Like they put P's in front of what? B's and C's?
Nope, they gonna hit you with the caw. It's the Eagles. The Eagles.
No, they gonna hit your ass with that pepper spray.
Oh my God, nigga, ride past your house with your check. That's how they bang
Doing
on
10
you.
miles an hour.
They got your check.
They gonna put your
like,
check on the ground and do a donut in that little joint. They gonna yank on you.
Think you have to reorder this, puzz.
Oh, you stupid, bro.
Hey, little postal.
I don't have time for your ignorance.
My nigga, bro, the leader of the Ku Klux Klan is the Grand Imperial Wizard. Bro, tell me that the leader of the fucking post office is not a racist position by far.
Oh yeah, by far.
Jesus Christ, that's some unnecessary shit. Even when you run a business, you the CEO.
At least.
You ain't the Imperial Wizard of business.
Bro, what if more black people started throwing that title in front of
Grand
shit?
Imperial Wizard of marketing.
I bet you if enough black people started throwing that title in front of their name, then they'll stop doing it.
I feel like we got to come up with a new name for white people, bro. We got to come up with a new name because they keep getting let off the hook with this bullshit, bro.
How you feel about Googadines?
What? Huh? Did I put
Googadines.
cheese on what? What did you say?
Googadines.
What is that?
You said a new name?
What? No. We got, because look, bro, think about this. If you think about what's the worst thing you ever heard about a white person, racist wise?
Elaborate.
What's the worst term you've ever heard somebody refer to white people as, other than just white people?
Peckerwood.
Right.
Cracker. I think that's kind of like.
And then hearing more of the history of where Cracker came from. If I don't know if it was a lie or
That's
if it
like
was
damn
flipped,
near
it was
nigga. Cracker is damn near nigga for them.
Yeah.
You know, but coming from what they said that actually meant, meaning the whip cracker. That's still a position of power.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's
like,
where it's like,
not
that's
negative.
not even.
Even if you think about the term honky, y'all know where honky come from, right?
Not where it come from.
Honky comes from when the white tricks would come into the black part of town and they didn't want to get out the car because they were safe, so they would honk the black prostitutes over. That's why they're called
Right
honkies.
now. Today years old.
Like, my nigga, that's still, I ain't saying it's great, but it's not nigga. When you look up Negro, it's black.
Bro, negro.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
you think about the negativity for every fucking thing that we get, and they still got a level of certain positivity. Colonizer in motherfucking Black Panther. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. Rest in peace to the man. That was very sad. But calling them colonizer, that shit, that was like,
That's
yeah,
respectfully
that
disrespectful.
low key is still that. Fuck that. We're gonna start calling them real welfare recipients, my nigga. Cause it's more of them on welfare than us, bro. And if you
Niggas
look at
doing
big
okay.
business, all of them be getting welfare. All big businesses get welfare, get bailed out. Ain't that a term of welfare? Y'all can tell me if I'm wrong.
I mean, you on the button with that one.
When the businesses fuck up and they're too big to fail, and the government come through and give them money, ain't that welfare?
Sounds like it to me.
It's fair as well.
Exactly.
A handout.
Every time, bro. They always look at us differently, and they really be out there getting this welfare. And it's the most hilarious shit to me. I'm like, man, black
I guess
people,
it's the difference of a couple $100 versus a couple $1 million. And it's the same thing, but understand the way that that's viewed. If I'm gonna borrow something, I'm borrowing a couple million. That's big business in the view of most.
nigga, you know how
That's
hard it
not
is to get a
welfare.
payday loan? Niggas want so much information for a payday loan. Meanwhile,
You
these
can't
super-
run.
A nigga get a new number and they call you like, sir, we Lance. So you used $175 to go to Vegas about a month and a half ago. Like, hey, bitch, why are you telling all my business? This is my wife's phone. Bitch, I took this money, so I paid my bills. I needed this $175, so I go to the crap table. Got me fucked up. And now you telling my wife, bitch, how did you get her Sprint number? We ain't even on the same plane. That's what a nigga hate. That's what a nigga hate, man.
They worse than the child support office.
Oh my God, man. And shout out to the women giving up married hoes.
There you go.
Married hoes. I've never heard that term until today.
Listen,
And I'm appreciative of now knowing that.
Bro, they giving it up.
This is free game. What's the free game button? Just give it to. Yeah, because it's a rarity this shit happens. Free game button. If you a female out here and you giving up your married hoes and I'm paying for the fucking meal before we eat, bitch, you will never meet my motherfucking mother. You will never meet nobody that I appreciate in my life, okay? Because here's the problem. I can even pay for the meal after at Applebee's, bitch. And if you are giving up married hoes before we get to Applebee's, you don't believe in my dreams like Coretta. I can't have you near people I hold near and dear to me, bitch.
Never.
They believe in my life.
My kids, my mom. What? You
But
let me hit
booty,
that.
You a booty hole, right? Bitch, go on about your business, bitch. You will never have a husband. I can't trust you like that.
And they wonder why they lack respect.
Bitches giving up married hoes.
Bitch, you let me see your whole life resume.
If you are giving up married hoes if you giving up married hoes for extra cheese at Subway, bitch, I can't respect you.
If you giving
You know
up the
how
married
much a
hoes.
book costs at PCC, and this
Ooh.
bitch is giving up pussy.
And
Before
ass?
that, giving up that, you giving up married hoes, getting your face fucked, and you don't even know my children's name, bitch. I got 7 kids. You don't know none of them. I can't trust you at all.
Not a wine.
Bitch, you met me on Tinder with
Tinder still going?
nigga.
Tinder going up.
For real?
Oh my God, nigga.
Like,
hey,
it
safe
ain't
sex
filled with
on
bots
Tinder.
now?
Safe sex on Tinder is fucking through a glory hole with no rubber. That is how great Tinder is.
But okay, so I understand that. But is this like 90 substitute teachers that are popping up? Or is this anything of quality? Or is this just like,
Bro, these is
this
classroom
3 a.m.?
teachers' assistants that are on there.
You know what's changed?
is this
my
3?
shit?
This ain't 3 a.m.
It's not necessarily Tinder. I'm gonna throw this lob to all the young players out there. Go fuck with Facebook dating, my nigga. There are better lobs. Oh no.
Bro, I'm on Instagram with it. Fuck it. We gonna keep it 1,000. I see something I like, I'm in that
work
DM.
on there.
Fuck shooting
Nah,
my
man.
shot.
Hey,
I'm
look,
just
bro,
putting it out there.
I'm gonna tell you this. There are certain pieces of social media I refuse to talk to a woman on because they do this shit. If you are on your motherfucking social media and you are half naked the whole time, and I inbox you on some man to woman shit, that don't make me thirsty.
No, not at all.
That makes you showing off your body to anybody is saying, hey man, I'm gonna shoot my shot. Now, you may deny that person, but I refuse to
Be labeled as thirsty.
Hey my nigga, you're not gonna screenshot me saying, hey, what's happening, sweetie? And I'm trying to see what's up, and the only thing you say, look at these thirsty niggas. Bitch, you ain't even said nothing back to me. You ain't even said, no, I'm cool. You ain't get me that.
Nothing.
But the first thing that when you get something, you want to say hey man, how is a man supposed to talk to a woman?
But think about it like this. The bitches that do that, they getting dogged by the niggas that they really want. you letting all his homeboys fuck just to make him happy, and you wonder why you asked out in the end. Bitch.
Man, I swear to God, man. Hey, bro. I've never hit a woman, but I swear to God, they feel like all the niggas I know that have hit a woman, they loyal. They be staying. They don't be leaving.
Why you look at me?
I didn't see. No, wait. First of all, that nigga was projecting. Wait, hold on. He was projecting, bro. All I was saying was this. I was saying something to be funny. Then all he could have said was, "Nigga, I know everybody I know who is every other female I've ever heard.
You did the right thing, Mac. You disassociated yourself.
No,
Yeah, like, but I felt like he was talking to me.
Yeah.
Like you knew
I
something.
wasn't talking
bro.
about that. I don't hit women, and them bitches leave. All I know is niggas that be hitting a woman, they refuse to go, and I'm trying to figure out what's the difference.
Scared.
Why Rich just call you? Hey, nigga, I beat that bitch ass, and she know. That was a phone call. Niggas just started joining in on that
Nah,
shit,
bro.
bro.
He probably getting off of work and he trying to tap in.
Ain't shit, man. We got let me get a new subject, bro. Throw something in the air for us, please.
Shit.
Hey man, shout out to the man behind the motherfucking camera, man. What's his full info?
He tried telling me he wanted me to call him J Daddy.
No,
I'm
I
like,
didn't.
bro, you gotta say that for the hoes.
You're not gonna call no adult
I'm
man
not
daddy.
calling no
I
man.
understand that. I totally understand that.
Damn funny story, because it ain't true.
I got 2 kids, and I refuse. I'm not calling no other man daddy, and my daddy dead too.
Big conflict over there.
Even my
Is
hey
it big
man,
conflict?
even the man.
Always big altercation over there.
My
It's
dad,
like,
man, he
shit,
rest in
always.
peace. Even the man that I
Yeah.
call dad to this day,
Uh-huh.
I call him Pop. So
Be
I'm not
Jason.
finna call no another man daddy. So
Jason.
what do we?
Jason, Jason, regular spine.
Hey man, shout out to Jason, man.
Yes.
Shout out to Jason,
I
man.
was a basketball fan, but Griffey guy, big Griffey guy, Griffey Robinson.
Man.
Hey man, and shout out to Mac, bro. I really appreciate you, man, letting my getting my podcast and things going back over, man, letting me be on the Everything XL network.
Hey.
Appreciate that, bro.
Bro, like I said, when we had the little conversation, like, yeah, like I bought this, but I didn't buy this with the intention of being recognized for, oh, look what Mac got. No, this ain't, it's not about notoriety, you feel me? It's about what can I do to contribute, you feel me? So now that we stuck in this bullshit ass situation that we in when it comes to this COVID-19 and all the extra bullshit around it, it's like, okay, what are we gonna do now? You feel me? When this whole COVID shit started, I had motels lined up, rental cars. I was getting ready to go on tour. We were supposed to be hitting like 6-7 different states, and then all of a sudden, within the drop of a dime, my nigga, everything got shut down for me.
Right.
It was supposed to be like, I've been on other tours before, but that was a one that I felt like was gonna bring me to that next tier in my career when it
Right.
comes to doing music.
Right.
And now it's just like
Right.
broken glass, just you feel me?
Right.
So a nigga had to go into that creative bag.
Hey.
Nigga was sitting on some change, you feel me? What am I gonna do? You feel me? So boom, I'm doing my research. I'm watching this podcast, that podcast. This is sounding like something I can do, you feel me? I like being on camera. Nigga, the bitches are always double tapping the nigga pictures about my beard and shit, so fuck it. I tapped in with my barber. We gonna
You know
get
what,
some
man?
shit
I'm
jumping.
gonna interject my motherfucking self and talk about
Cause he
while
ain't got
I'm
no
on the-
beard.
Yeah, I'm upset, nigga. I've been trying since I was 19. And I'm literally in between 2 niggas I can't stand because I'm finna get my shit dreaded. And this nigga's like the ultimate level of dreads. Like if you go, like, yeah, bro, like, yeah. Like his dreads is like if you go to the gym and you trying to get your life back right, this nigga got the traps. He got these muscles.
That's
So when you walk in and you see a nigga with them muscles and you just trying to figure out how can I do some bench press without dying, that hurts your feelings. So I'm still gonna grow my hair out, my nigga, because I refuse to have struggle dreads.
Yeah, that's one of those things that that little situation with the little Fig Newtons.
Yeah,
that,
bro, you know.
Yeah, nah.
Niggas know.
You
So
gotta
I'm
let it
growing my
happen.
hair till it's long. So, nigga, when my shit lay down, they gonna be like, oh, shit, you did get your... Yeah, bro, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that shit. You got me fucked up, bro. But I will say how I did come here, man. The Loud Laughs with Lance podcast, man, it got postponed because we were working with a great company, man. Shout out to Farmers Market. They was always good to us, man. Appreciate them. But when everything got shut down, we couldn't really use our building like that. And Mac actually started blowing me up and making me feel hella lazy. My nigga started calling me like, bro, what's up with your podcast, bro? I'm trying to get on it. And I was like, bro, we ain't doing it because we don't have our spot right now. He was like, bro, so you ain't call me? Like, was really on me, bro. Like, Suge Knight, my nigga. Like, why you ain't call me? And then we just started conversating, bro, and was like, man, I can bring it over here and do it on his network. So Life is doing it like it's supposed to, and it brought me to a dude I've been wanting to have on my podcast too, even though he don't smoke, but I've been wanting him on because Can is a very good mover and shaker in the city, my nigga. Please tell him about your movement and what you got going, please.
All right, so I got the Unrefined Sophisticates Podcast. And that's with me and my sis Morgan Jones. It's kind of set up in 2 parts. It's a 2-hour pod. So we got first half. We usually try to use that and set that up to be clean, interview style. So we get different guests on there. And then we start the second half off as the Unrefined hour. So we start that off with a couple shots of tequila.
Yeah.
Oh, Unrefined has a meeting. It ain't just
Oh, yeah.
Unrefined. It's
Yes.
Oh,
'Cause
okay.
you got a couple of smart people on the cams, but at the same time, we who we are, right?
Oh, my God.
And so the whole point is to get these guests on here that are, that they're committed to whatever cause it is that we've brought them on for and well versed in their area, but showing that there is a whole person. So we get the interview part where we get their background, get to talking about what area it is that they have, kind of bigging that up. And then that second half, we jump into what's going on in the world today. We do pop culture topics, different things of that nature. And after a couple of shots, people start talking how they talk.
Right,
So-
the truth.
Exactly. So we do that to get you just a better look into an individual and understand the different parallels they can exist in at the same time. Then outside of that, got the numbers. So the Numbers FM is the local radio station, 96.7 FM. That's the black station out here.
Shout out to the numbers. Say the that one more time. The FM
96.7 FM. And so I'm the talk content coordinator for them. So I'm in charge of building out right now, doing the steps to build out a talk radio network that's under the Numbers umbrella. So we're able to bring different podcasts, different segments to the show. Right now, me and DJ Ambush got to Run Up the Numbers, which is a news recap. We do that weekly every Monday. We throw that out there, kind of recapping what's been going on as far as the experience of black people. So we want to make sure to deliver the news in a way that relates to what we got going and what actually affects the community that we're within. So that's one of those pieces. Outside of that, I am Red Cup, Can.
Whoa.
With that, we also Kirkland Can, Costco Daddy Can. I know you was just saying Daddy, but it's for the women's.
That's all it's about, bro.
It's that part is for the women's.
Hey, bro, and
you
he
know?
stunted on me. This nigga got the executive card. He got the black Costco card, bro. This nigga acting up.
Why you ain't got it?
Huh?
Right.
I got the black card.
Look,
Whoa!
You better stop playing with me.
Oh, I'm
Look,
sorry,
you
man. I'm
didn't
sorry.
gotta
I didn't
turn it
realize I was
backwards.
in the
You-
ball.
you put
I
that
didn't
in the
realize
front. They
I
ain't
was in
even
the
checking the
baller
pictures.
section.
They ain't checking
Let
the
me get my
pictures.
shit together. I didn't realize
My
I was
mama
in
and
the
my
baller
auntie
section.
and wifey put me up on game.
Oh, this nigga said his auntie now?
Costco
You start
will
pulling
pay
that card
you
out.
to
It's
shop
that
and
part.
pay for it.
Said run it
Shut
back.
up,
Once
bro.
you go drop your little change,
Yeah.
they give you incentives
Yeah.
to where it's like pretty much free. You feel me?
Stop doing that, my
getting
nigga.
the
We do not
monies
have
back.
Costco as a sponsor
Think
yet,
of
bro.
going to go buy crack and getting extra crack when you spend money on reading up on crack.
All this
That's
for
what
50?
happens when you mess with your Spanish people. Okay, let me not say that. I'm sorry, man. Shout out to El Chapo and them and all that other bullshit. I don't even know it like that.
All of those things. But anyways,
Right
with that
there.
all being said, I'm the content creator. I feel like that's the easiest way to sum up what it is I do and have
Hey,
done.
man, put your work email out there because I got a feeling, man, it's gonna be people out there wanting to know
You
who
can
they
go
need to
ahead,
talk
hit
to.
me at can at the numbers with a Z FM at Gmail. And then outside of that,